Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go.
Welcome to our website. We got loads of news and gossip for you today. But first, here's a new song.
Someone new to hurt now, so you cannot escape your own mind. You know your life is hard. Distract yourself with temptation. You're always watching up the green sky. Parasite. I can't decide, or is unidentified? Parasite. I can't decide, or is unidentified? And in the early dawn, I try again, 'cause I just can't do it. I'm a living lie. I need someone. I need anyone. And in the early dawn, I cry again, 'cause I just can't do it. I need anyone, I just need someone. I need anyone, I just need someone. I need anyone, I need anyone. I need anyone, I need anyone.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Was that intro like real fast?
No, I thought it was lovely. Which intro? The song or the intro?
The intro.
I don't know. I think you're just not focusing.
No,
because it's Friday.
Well, welcome to a happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
How'd you like this song?
I like the song. I like your new merch. I like your merch.
Well, a lot of merch going on right now. A lot of new things happening.
I'm excited. We got some, shall we say, new items going to be available in our merch store. You've got a sweatshirt going on because you definitely don't have the same thermostat that I got going on. As you can see, it's a little bit different.
Brianna's in the house, got a new producer. Come on.
Awesome.
New producer. I mean, all sorts of stuff going on. I got to tell you, how'd you like that singer, by the way? How old is that singer? And Slick just dying to blow my ears. Sorry about that.
You want to introduce our singer?
How old is our singer? Let's start there.
14.
All day?
My name?
All day,
Welcome to Freddie.
She's a little nervous.
Tell us a little bit about you. Introduce yourself.
My name's Nelcy Palacios, and I'm a musician. So a few minutes ago, I performed my very first song, which is the opener of my first album called Parasite, and this song was called Parasite. And I am still waiting for the album to be finished mixing, so that will come out very soon this year.
You have your own album and you're 14?
Yeah, I have 5 of them, but the first one is the only one that's almost ready. So.
You have 5 albums?
Yeah.
When did you start singing? Thanks for filling me in, Freddie. When did you start singing and writing music?
When I was 12.
So in 2 years, you've put together 5 albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, give her that because she's peeking, Slick.
Wow.
You're peeking her.
And Parasite, how did you come up with that name?
Well, this song is dedicated to my brother's dad because basically me and my mom went through domestic violence, and so this song is dedicated to him, basically, talking about how his mind works and how he's a parasite and all that, and he's like feeding off of people's emotions, things like that.
Wow.
So I just put it into a song because I thought it would be nice. So.
Wow.
Now, did you hear, or am I crazy? She has a certain sound that I've heard before. And she has a certain look like an actress on TV. Do you know who I'm talking about?
A young actress or
Yes, a young
no.
actress.
Who?
Black hair.
You were hoping
it
I
was
would know.
Rosie. It was Rosie, the show. The young girl with the black hair, the daughter.
What year was the show?
That's irrelevant.
You mean
Rosie.
Roxanne?
Roxanne.
Roxanne?
What was the name of the show? Rosie?
Roseanne.
Roseanne.
And you're thinking of her daughter,
With the black hair.
who is probably now my age.
She hasn't changed at all.
Well, yes,
Melissa
thank
Gilbert.
you.
Doesn't she look a little bit like Melissa Gilbert?
No, she looks like that
No?
other actress that was in the movie. I forget the name of the movie, but
Oh,
she.
I'm not alone.
Yeah, I know. Ooh. I'll think of it. I'll think of it in about an hour.
She needs a Freddie special is what she needs. Well, welcome to our set. It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you from Florida?
Yeah, I was born here.
Do you live here?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know Freddie, when he was meeting you, you were flying around performing, so I wasn't sure where your base was.
Well, she was visiting New York.
Yeah, I was
with
just
Mom.
visiting New York for a little while.
And how many songs are on your current album?
10.
Parasite is the first one?
Yeah.
And you write all of your own music.
Yeah.
How
just
did you
by
learn
myself.
to do that?
Her mom taught her.
Well, because my mom, she told me that she was learning the bass guitar for like a few days, and so that inspired me to learn it. And so she bought me a bass, and then I just started learning, and I got into, rock music and heavy music, and that's when I just started like playing more and more instruments, and I have all my songs like on an app on my phone. And yeah, basically I don't really know how I learned how to write songs. I just think that it just like came over time after I listened to a bunch of artists.
Do your songs have an overall message?
Yeah, all of my songs have some type of message, and anybody can anybody can listen to my songs and think it's something different, but I think that's like the beauty in music, that you can take it and you can make it like what you want it to be, like how you feel. Even if it's about nothing, you can still make music feel like it's something important to you. So that's why I write it.
What grade are you in school?
9th grade.
So you're just starting high school, which is a whole lot of other messages in itself.
Yeah.
Now, do your friends know that you do this?
Yeah. I actually, one of my friends is watching me right now as I'm speaking, so.
And they're cool with the fact that you have this musical talent. You play also the drums, I think, right?
Yeah, I play the drums too.
That's what they told me. They told me you play the drums, you play the guitar, you sing. And do you do a little dancing too? You know, stage presence is everything in this business.
I mean, I don't do like any complex dancing. Like if I had to, I would just like wave my hair everywhere. So that would be. the
Wave
most
your
I do.
hair. That's a mom thing, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's not a Freddie thing.
Can I just
Yeah.
say
absolutely.
who I think she
Yes,
looks
who?
like?
Finally?
I finally found
both
it.
has arrived.
Okay. Christina Ricci in the Addams Family.
Okay. It's the hair.
Yeah, right? With the eyes and the hair. Doesn't she look like that?
I told her that before.
Yes, that's who she looks like.
Eileen, don't quit your day job, apparently. You're good at what you
You
do.
should be a game host.
You should be a therapist or something,
like
for
the,
sure.
Like the Gong Show or something. You should be a game host.
I know this little trivia stuff.
Now, the reason that I did not bring this up in any of our meetings is because they were traveling. So I didn't hear back after they said they'll get back in touch with me when they came back. And then I didn't hear back again until yesterday. So she says, okay, you want me to come next week? I said, you know what, let's just get this over with and do it.
Fantastic.
And so I wanted to see how nervous I can make her.
Do you go to public high school or are you homeschool?
I go to a charter school.
All right. And they know about your music?
Yeah, my friends know about what I do.
Well, now they know more. All right, you want to do a second song for us before we go to commercial break?
1 second.
He's going to set us
I
up.
was trying to do something. We're going to put her on a LA beat, but the LA beat's too high. So we'll put her back on.
Well, LAV is going to be way too high.
Yeah. So give me 1 second.
All right, so we're going to have her do a second song for us. Mom, how do you have a mic, Mom? No, I don't think Mom has a
Yeah,
mic.
she has a mic right there.
She does? Oh, but she told me no. It's like, do you have
She
pets
didn't wanna
last night?
talk.
No.
She didn't want to talk.
We did a show last night, and the producer says to the kid who she's interviewing, do you have pets? No. Does Mom sing? No.
And the mom is
Meanwhile,
like-
they've got a pet. Mom's sitting right there shaking her head, yes.
But he was 6, so he doesn't remember. He got a little bit tangled up, you know. But Mom was just in the Bronx, right? So she's trying to be nice to me, saying, "Oh yeah, I went to the Bronx." And I said, "You're still here, huh?" And she says, "Oh my God, it was horrible."
All right, Nelcy, you got another song to take us out to commercial with? You ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, you might have to put that other mic down.
Dude, that is slick. Long arm of the law. And here we go.
I know
remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Proudly distilling out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Lost Harbor Spirits is a true treasure waiting to be discovered. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
Amp Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock, nonstop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses with added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit gubbarum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Creative, enchanting, whimsical. Artist Gina Bella is always creating artwork based on real stories and emotions, expressed through Italian papers, paints, flowers, metals, and clay. Her feelings and stories come to life. Complete with glittery diamond dust over paintings and pottery, Gina Bella is always creating new pieces and commissions. You can find her work in staging homes, family Christian bookstores, New Jersey boutiques, and the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery, where she offers personal guided tours of her latest art pieces. Gina can also be found hosting weekend art camps, where she teaches adults and children pottery, painting, and jewelry. For more information on Gina Bella and her art, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or give a call to 954-857-5444. Here at the Brooklyn Cafe, our subjects range from hot topics, feel-good stories, and back-in-the-day nostalgia. With guest personalities and business features, you just never know who you'll see on the show. With our brew crew on set, we always air live to inspire, educate, and create. Make it a date and have a day at the cafe. Join Dawn and Freddie every weekday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. and for lunch every weekday from 12 to 2. Amplify your voice. Call us at 866-224-5422 or visit our website at brooklyncafe.tv.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. I am so glad today we got an early start. Where are we headed anyway?
Who knows? Wherever this glorious day takes us, and we'll take Don Pablo along too. Rich and flavorful with low acidity and notes of caramel. No matter where you're going or where you end up, Don Pablo never disappoints.
Excuse me, is that Don Pablo coffee?
Sure is.
Do you have any more?
Sure do. Then hop in.
No matter where life takes you, Don Pablo Coffee is always there to pick you up.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions. no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
So we're back. What is wrong with you? There is something going on with this.
He's still recovering.
Are you
from
like
last
in
night.
love? What is going on with you?
Here's the situation. We had Christmas.
Don't say that out loud.
Slick, since December 18th, and we had our holiday party here, we have been on the same trajectory as everybody else. Christmas, New Year's, COVID. Girl Scout cookies. So that's next. Girl Scout cookie season comes out in February. So now we're finally moving forward. Things are settling down. Our crew is coming back. We've got new producers coming in. Slick has been working 5 days a week. Every day,
So this is
all
him
day.
being giddy?
I think he's a little
Because
tired,
some
is
more
what
of
I think. I think he finally sees a light at the end of the tunnel, and he's ready to breathe. It has been, which is why I'm glad Eileen is here. We've got Eileen and Wayne, because Eileen, we really need some, I really need some PTSD help over here.
But it all starts with you. Isn't that your show?
Yes, it is.
And he has his show on Thursday nights at 7:30. And he has people writing in. They don't even write for things that I say. They're writing in, good job, great game, that. I'm like, wow. So I think he's
It's that
just
slippery
nervous.
slop is what it is.
I think he's just nervous, and then afterwards you have like that release.
An extra swag gland. All right, we got to talk to Eileen, because I got to tell you, more than ever now, it all starts with you. Everyone is going through. Not even something. Everyone's going through a lot of things. What are we supposed? How are we actually supposed to get through some of this? Because sometimes I just feel like we're just going on to the next step and the next, and then it's Friday again, and then we keep going. You and I have 2 events this weekend, actually.
Look at this. More people are writing into him.
Well, I mean, we are in the midst of huge, huge change in the way we think, in the way we live our life, in the way we, are nervous about so many things. All of our nervous systems are so heightened right now. We are so heightened. What can we do? The things that we can do are really, it all starts with you, people.
Sure.
It all starts with what you can do to regulate your nervous system, because we can't control the outside. Hey, listen, I tried. I isolated. I locked down. I masked. I sanitized. I vaxxed. I boosted. And guess what?
I got sick.
I got COVID. I got COVID. So could I control that? No. But what I can control is the way I approach it. It's about taking care of myself. It's about creating healthy rituals every day, starting off with gratitude, feeding myself nourishing foods. That was my show today.
Oh my gosh.
Was about
that mac and cheese.
Yeah, right? It was about really living a healthy lifestyle, we can decide what we want to put in our bodies that's going to really resonate in a healthful way in our body. And we can journal. We can have joy. We can still connect, maybe in a different way, but we can still connect. So what do? We have to really, really start thinking about ways to live healthy lifestyle. That's all we can do.
And I think nervous systems are heightened. The other morning I was telling you, I was getting dressed and I screamed across the house, "What are you doing? Why are you making so much noise?" Right? And here I am like, no, it sounds like, here she goes again. He goes, "I'm making breakfast." Like, why is it so noisy? But every little thing had just set for no reason.
Yeah. That is why I put together, and I will be putting it out very soon. I started, I'm going to be putting out a workbook that people can get. It's called the Midlife Mindful Stress Reduction Plan.
I'm in.
And it's going to be a step-by-step workbook of how to regulate our nervous system, how to reduce this heightened alert that we are always on now, and ways that we can do that to help our bodies.
Did you know about this?
No.
No one knows about
it.
What a great idea.
Yeah, thank you.
When did you come up with that idea?
You know what? I've been thinking about it. I've been working on it. And then this week I said, Midlife Mindful Stress Reduction Plan.
Yeah.
That's my thing. And I'm putting it together. It's going to be ready soon.
Oh, that's fantastic. People can buy it, download it?
Yep, they're going to be able to download it. They're going to be able, it's going to be sort of like this step-by-step workbook. And then I will be including a course, but that's down the road. For now, you can just get the workbook, and I'll let you write me, and I'll let you know when it's available.
That's amazing. Maybe you can add a support group to it, or like a community group where people can write in, because a lot of us are going through the same things. It may be labeled differently. It might be breakfast is noisy or dinner, whatever it is.
Yeah, all of us are going through that.
Everyone's going through something. You don't have, except you. But
I go through, I'm writing a book. It's called After Midlife.
I have to tell you, though, you handle stress different than most people. I don't know whether you feel it or you don't, but on the outside, you usually don't see it. And I know we all have stressors in our life.
Well, you saw me stressing out a little bit yesterday.
A little bit.
I sort of get colorful with the language.
A little bit, but everyone handles it differently. But yet you still have to function in society. You still have to run a business or work for your job, whatever you're doing, raise your family, and continue to keep going. But sometimes it builds up. You feel like you're this volcano, and how can you even keep going? So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, you know, you're talking about a community. That is one of my survival tools that I used throughout this whole COVID, was creating community and being a part of community. Because guess what? That love, that encouragement, that support, that, kind of holding me really helped me get through it. And that's what helps us all. During COVID, we've really kind of adapted to living this isolated lifestyle. It's not good for us emotionally. That really takes away years off of our life. So we need to find ways to communicate and be in community. Join me, because that's what I'm doing.
That is fantastic.
New world order. And the more I say it, the more I believe it. It's a new way of doing something you used to do. You got to stop trying to control things that you can't. There are things that we just can't control. And you have to agree. And I look at Wayne. There are things in life that you just can't control. And the more you start accepting the reality of it and working on things that you can control, and it does all start with you, okay? Between you and Jordana Foster, I got the middle of the week and I have the end of the week.
Yeah.
And it's a constant message. And the two of you have the same message with different deliveries. But my goodness gracious. The quicker you get into the game, the quicker you begin to understand these things, the better your life is going to be.
It's really interesting you say that about isolation, because we all isolated in the beginning and we got used to it.
Yes.
And then you started saying,
I got to see people.
maybe not you, I kind of like being home on Saturday nights. I kind of like not having to get dressed. I kind of like putting on my sweats and not going out until
What do you mean
Monday.
not you? I still do that.
So we get used to it and we feel like this is great. I kind of like sitting in my little corner and reading or whatever I do. But then you got to get back into the world. And here you're telling us it's not good to stay disconnected. But yet we've all sort of, everyone will say, I like my alone time. I've learned to embrace my alone time.
But it's the reason you have to do it.
Well, the alone time is good if you're using it to replenish, if you're using it to fill your cup, if you're using it to really do some spiritual work. That's good to do your alone time. But to be isolated and detached from other people is not good.
Because you have to. Because they mandate you to. Because you have to stay in your house so you don't get sick. Because changes your delivery.
Or because of fear. You're fearful
That's the biggest one,
of
yes.
getting back out. It may not be mandated, but you're fearful of. You know, we went to the fair last weekend, and if it hadn't been for a really great reason, I would not have gone. But it was that other great reason that I had to put my fears aside and do what we did, and we had an amazing time.
Yes.
We had the Moist Sloth, Alana won Miss South Florida, but I've not been to the fair, I can't even tell you if ever, because of that. So I think maybe you just need to get out into the community, to your point.
Yes, and listen, there are a lot of ways to connect and be in community. So I know people are scared to get out there. I know that because I'm one of those people. I'm pushing myself, and now that I had COVID, I have like a 3-month window.
You feel good? You're like, I'm out, I'm going.
I'm out, I'm going. I don't have to worry for like about 3 months. But there are other ways to connect and be in community. I found them, online, here in this studio, on my show. We can all be encouraging and loving and connected. There are a lot of ways to do that.
What's next for your show? I feel like there's so much greatness on the horizon.
Oh, yeah. I have the next 4 weeks planned, so it's going to be great. Next week, we're going to talk about finances for women.
I like that.
Because, we as women, we depend upon, a lot of us don't really like to deal with finances. We don't even know what collecting all that stuff for taxes means. And so I know for me, for a long time, I depended upon my husband. But guess what? We need to have this information. We need to be educated, because that way we can make really informed decisions about our future. We can also feel empowered. We don't have to feel dependent. We can also do things in a very mindful way. So I have Artie Palermo from Palermo, Landsman, and I forget, Ross. They are an accounting firm down in Davie. He's coming on the show, and he's going to talk about how to really empower yourself and what we need to know, especially in January. We need to know about the taxes. April 15th comes around very fast. And I have, an artist coming who's really, really, does beautiful work for women. I have another woman coming who's going to talk about how to live life in the midst of real struggle. So I have some really good things coming up, and I really can't wait for you all to be coming and visiting with me and watching my show. And just so it all starts with you.
Awesome. Well, keep bringing your ideas. I like the way you did your open standing. You move sets. I love moving sets around. We have the sets. Let's use them. Slick has set that up as his set for his show. We've got a lot of great nooks and crannies in here. It just takes some creative thinking to move a camera. It's easy.
I know. Well, the more comfortable I get being on set, the more creative I'm becoming, and the more I'm allowing myself to expand and to think different things. That's what I encourage all of you.
I love
Don't be stuck in a little box. Expand. Think differently. Be confident in yourself and start doing things in a different way.
Fantastic. Really, really nice. So tune into that show every Friday at 11 o'clock. It all starts with you, and more coming, the financial piece. Actually, during your show, I got a call from a woman who saw our kids' shows, and she posted a comment about a kid's book for financial literacy. And I said, how did you even find the Kids Network? She said, on Facebook. Like, duh, hello, isn't that where it was? And I thought, wow, people actually are watching what we're doing on Saturday.
Wow.
And she wrote a book. Her daughter, post-COVID, wanted to do something and start a lemonade stand. So she thought instead of just opening a lemonade stand with her 9-year-old at the time, she was going to put a book together for how to have a lemonade stand. And with that, at the end of the book, teaches you how to, business-wise, set up a lemonade stand, teach the kids financial literacy, young entrepreneurship. She's out in California, a single mom, and she said, I didn't do it to make money, the book. I did it as a public service. So she's going to send us a copy, and we're going to start pushing that out and see what we can come up with, because now her daughter's 11, and it's great.
And she owns Tropicana.
Orange juice now, lemons.
Lemon style.
So a lot of great things. The financial literacy piece is really important, and I think if kids learn younger, when they become our age, they won't get sick every time you have to think about something out of the box.
Well, they got 14-year-olds making albums.
So see, it's empowering everyone younger than we were ever empowered. So that's why I love, one of the things I love what we
I
get
was
to
selling
do.
lemonade when I was 14, and she's singing, making albums.
You're with Magda when you were 12, so.
You ain't gotta bring that up.
I love her name, though.
Oh, God help her.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, maybe Nelcy will do a song for us. Then we're going to go over to Wayne Henry of Dignity Memorial, because Eileen missed you, Wayne. It's nice to have our Friday chairs
Look
full
at the
again.
laugh.
He's
That's
like,
what you got, is the smile.
That's. I missed her. All right, more to come. Stay tuned. Quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Welcome to Mini Donut World, where the donuts are hot, fresh, and delicious, made to order and customizable by you. Gourmet specialty flavors such as apple pie, French toast, campfire, and strawberry cheesecake are always popular. Looking to tailor your appetite? Build your own mini donuts. Choose from over 18 flavored donut bases, add on your icing flavor, and choose from over 15 toppings and drizzles. While kids enjoy our design your own kits to take home, our 21 and over customers love our alcohol-infused donuts. Come visit Mini Donut World at 8763 Sterling Road in Cooper City. Have questions or want to place an order? Give us a call at 954-369-2301. We know you will love each bite of our deliciously distinctive mini donuts.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
2020 has been a year like no other. 2020 The Game is an exhilarating board game where players struggle to collect 270 electoral votes and win the White House. All while navigating through the challenges of a global pandemic, an international toilet paper shortage, the invasion of murder hornets, state of emergency lockdowns, and civil unrest, just to name a few. Roll the dice and see what fate awaits you. Purchase yours today. Available at 2020-thegame.com, Palm Beach outlets, Amazon, and Walmart.com.
We hope you're enjoying this episode of the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. Whether you enjoy watching in the mornings or afternoons, you can now watch with your favorite merchandise. Choose from the Brooklyn Cafe t-shirts, ranging from sizes small to 3XL. Colors available include black, dark heather, and navy. Feeling chilly? Just check out our latest hoodie, with over 9 colors to choose from. Sip on some Brooklyn Cafe coffee with Dawn and Freddie in a matching mug as seen on set. Brooklyn hats and special seasonal items are always popping up and available upon request. To purchase, you can visit our online store at brooklyncafe.tv/shop.
With enough butter, anything is good. Tori Wells from Precious Treasure Gourmet Foods thinks so because she single-handedly updated and expanded butter's possibilities. From compound, savory, sweet, and spicy, her freshly made butters aim to please. I don't know about you, but I've never really seen butter this versatile before, and now so feasible. With online shopping, just visit PreciousTreasuresGourmetFoods.com because at Precious Treasures, Tori is working on the best artisan gourmet foods to every table. Remember, guys, true love is like butter. There's no substitute for the real thing.
Justin Mooney is special counsel of the Florida office of Hinman, Howard & Cattell Attorneys. Justin's practice focuses on tax, estate planning, guardianship, probate, and trust administration. His passion is to provide clients with sophisticated estate plans which carry out their wishes, reduce any potential taxes, and preserve wealth for future generations. The attorneys of Hinman, Howard & Cattell provide first-class legal services and have achieved a reputation for excellence for over a century, staying on the leading edge of the law. When you need representation or legal counsel, contact Justin Mooney at 561-276-1008 or jmooney@hhk.com.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Attention Florida residents. Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the cost when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 954-669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And never me. Everything's about what you can and can't do, but never my safety. Everything's about you and never me. Everything's about what you can and can't do, but never my safety.
Now, these are all your songs from the album?
I'm just playing the ones that fit with the acoustic, 'cause the rest of them I actually metal scream on them, so that's pretty interesting.
And your album,
I'm going to thank you for not metal screaming on the
Yeah.
show.
yeah,
Thank
don't
you.
scream.
Yeah, I'm not going to yet.
Don't scream because your screaming makes Dawn nervous.
How old? And we already know my nervous system's off kilter. We already established that earlier. How old is your brother?
He's 9.
Okay.
He's 9?
He's 9.
They get younger and younger, don't they? And also, your song will be ready hopefully in 2 weeks, so we can pop it out there and show people the CD and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mom's
Okay,
excited.
And I want to do is I want to launch it on maybe Tell Us Your Biz on a Tuesday night in 2 weeks. Because
Okay.
I think we covered this Tuesday, no?
Yes.
Or is it open or no?
No, we have somebody coming in.
Yeah, so maybe we do it the following week. And we bring her into the radio station so she can get a taste of what, you got to be careful when you ask for things. Because when they come, there's always the yin and yang. And being nervous is part of that yang. So you just got to do what you got to do.
Oh, yeah. Someone else I got introduced to you, Eileen. Angel Keensies. She was here
Oh.
last week. She's got a new show. She sat right where Mom's sitting 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And she came to us from Goldie, and she says, my bucket list has always been, and when you come into this, her husband passed away suddenly 14 years ago, I think. And she had to figure out how to live life again and lose tremendous amount of weight. And she said she always had a bucket list. She wanted her own talk show. So guess what? She's got her own talk show now. So, which is really exciting. She's on radio every other Monday. So another great connection for you. She reaches to the senior community. So I want to make that connection with you because she's got tremendous outreach to the senior community. She's 74. She looks about 59. But everyone is, and she's doing Zumba online because seniors don't leave, and either you, Wayne, or Jackie, but she works with men and women, so either way, we want to make that connection.
So if you need your hair cut,
And she's a hairdresser. Right around the corner, so a new connection for you guys.
Great,
We're always
yeah.
thinking.
Now I wanted to send condolences because Meatloaf passed away yesterday, and that's not because I'm not saying it because Wayne is in the house, but it sort of fits. What do you? Did I get you?
You got me.
But it's sad because I grew up listening to Meatloaf. The kids in here don't know who he was, and some of the things that he does, and we've been playing his music all morning.
What's the one by the dashboard lights?
Huh? I'll do anything for you
No,
except
there's
that.
another one. And I asked you what that was, and you said watch the video.
Yeah, well, you got to watch the video. But he was in Rocky Horror, and he did a few things where he took over, and he was in Saturday Night Live.
Remember the baseball song he does?
Yeah.
What's the name of that?
You're
The
asking me
dashboard
if I
lights
don't
or
even
something?
know
Remember the
that.
baseball one, like first base, second base,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
goes to this
yeah.
whole thing?
That's Abbott and Costello.
No, it was Meatloaf.
Wayne, do you know Meatloaf?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Do you know what she's talking about?
No.
Yeah, the song where he's like, he has this whole thing where he's like, I don't want, he wants to have sex with somebody.
Pretty much.
And so he's, he says, I'll do anything, all right, you want me to tell you I love you? All right, because I'm
Paradise
like, now
by the dashboard light.
Now I'm praying for the end of time.
Right, he
for the
loves this
end of
girl, he
time.
plays to the girl, and now he's praying for the end of time to come because he doesn't love this girl so much anymore.
Yeah.
Paradise by the dashboard light.
One of the things that people don't know about Meatloaf, and that name was given to him by his football coach in high school, because he was a big Meatloaf of a player. One of the things that people don't know about Meatloaf is that he was very intelligent, high IQ, very intelligent, very knowledgeable. His words and play on words was extreme for the 70s. And he did plays, he did over 100 movies and plays. He really blew it away. And when I was a young kid, I used to watch things, and I guess that's what influenced me about how delivery was. He had that big shirt with the ruffles on it. Everybody knew Meatloaf on that ruffle shirt, and everybody made fun of it because it was bigger than him. But, you know, our condolences to his family and everybody else as well. But with that being said, there you go, things do happen.
Well, I want to talk to Wayne and Bob Saget.
Another one.
Another one, right?
Yeah.
With that beautiful wife. Holy smokes.
She's spectacular.
Spectacular. And somebody got her number.
And I guess they got married 3 years ago. So we talk about, again, living your fullest life, and he found love later in life because he was 65, so he married her in his early 60s. And then life happens.
Yeah, you never know. So unfortunately, we don't all die of old age. A lot of things can get us. So on a daily basis, I'm trying to help people put their pre-arrangements in place. That's a lot of what Dignity Memorial do. We, of course, help when they haven't as well. We get a lot of that. I've had a lot of calls. We've had a lot of calls recently, just, you know, people about to pass away. And we've, of course, helped in that situation as well. But ideally, we just, you know, a big part of what we're trying to do is just to educate people and to say, ideally, you'd put your pre-arrangements in place yourself well in advance, years or decades in advance when you're still healthy. We can help you, you know, when there isn't any urgency there, decide what's right for you and your family and put those things in place. We can lock in today's price. We have various payment plans. So when the time does come, hopefully many, many years from now, decades later, it makes it as easy as possible for your family. There's no big decisions to be made. There's practically nothing to pay. You know, ideally, you know, we can do that. And it's a good idea. Unfortunately, something that we all need sooner or later, hopefully later. So just encourage everyone to contact us, me here in Southeast Florida. Happy to help anybody that's listening. Brooklyn Cafe have joined the Dignity Memorial Benefit Program. So if you do reach out through the show, we can offer you a 10% discount on anything you choose. Cemetery, cremation, funeral plans. If someone has passed away as well, we can also offer a discount, which is pretty unheard of. If you just mention the show, that's on offer. But any of my colleagues across the Dignity Memorial Network, and we are the largest network of funeral homes, cremation centers, and cemeteries. We don't tend to lead by the Dignity Memorial name. It's kind of a sub-brand. But if you go to our website, just dignitymemorial.com, there's a button there that says find a funeral home or cemetery in your area. You put in your zip code or your city name, and a map pops up with all of our locations there. Give any of us a call. We're happy to provide information. It's free. We're happy to provide information to you. Anyone we meet, we give you one of our, we call it our personal planning guide. So ideally, you know, you would put your pre-arrangements in place, and then, you know, this helps you write detailed instructions and information that's going to be helpful for your family to have on the day that you pass away. We give that free to everybody. So even if you don't fund your pre-arrangements, we strongly encourage everyone to at least write down what you want. Because we get a lot of people pass away unexpectedly, and it's leave the burden to their family to decide what they're going to do. Cremation or burial, it's the two main options. And if nothing's in place, then you know, basically you're leaving your family to pay the highest possible price as well on top of their grief. So we just encourage everyone not to put your family in that situation. We can help you do that. If you do have an aging parent who hasn't done this as part of their estate plan, we get a lot of those calls. It's a good idea to help them put those things in place ahead of time. If they're not willing to have that conversation with you and you know that it's going to be your responsibility, both emotionally and financially, you can put those things in place for them just to make your own life easier. So a lot of options there, a lot of things to consider that you don't initially think of. So again, we're happy to meet you in person at your home. We do home visits. We can meet at one of our locations, or we can meet online. So one positive thing from COVID is we became very savvy with doing appointments online.
Staying inside, right back to staying inside again.
I
Yes.
actually
I know.
had somebody come see me this morning. Had a meeting when you were doing your show, who just buried her uncle.
Grandmother.
Grandmother? No, it wasn't. It
And
was
she said
not.
it was through Dignity, as a matter
And
of fact.
Dignity took care of the whole thing. So it's amazing how, we've been doing the show with Wayne for 3-4 years, easy.
Long time.
And she wanted to come in, and she told me to tell you that thank God that Dignity was in their
Yep.
corner, because it took away all of the gray area, the unknown, the questions, and they were able to get through this. And she says, in a bad circumstance, they made it as pleasurable as possible, which is what happened when I lost mom and dad as well. So, listen, give the man a call and just.
And I have to
have a
say,
conversation.
for me, from the bottom of my heart, if we hadn't worked with you in Dignity, I guarantee you I would not have my plans in place right now. There would be no way. I would still be burying my head in the sand, and you know what that looks like. I would have the anxiety over it because I would know I'd have to do it, but I wouldn't make the phone call because I would be fearful of what are they going to say. I can't afford it. I don't want to have this conversation. But Wayne makes it so easy and so comfortable. Can you imagine if I had another level of stress on me?
I was being cremated and put under a palm tree.
At least it was a palm tree.
No, I'm like, what? And this was Sunday dinner. He knows what I'm talking about. They had a conversation about me. I said, say who, what? No, that ain't happening. And some more no's. Absolutely not. What's the matter with you? You got rights. You want to know how you want to go, where you want to go, in the whole nine.
We were talking to someone the other day. She had 3 urns. Her mother, her grandfather, her sister,
Yep.
in her house.
Yep.
And she had to, by the 3rd one, she said, I've really got to find a place for them to be.
Yes. Yeah, I just helped a woman yesterday, got her arrangements in place. She decided she wanted to plan for water burial of the cremated remains, so we got that all set up. So we kind of help look at the different options. There are a lot more options than you initially think there are, but that sounded like for her that was a good.
I got a question for you.
End place. Yes.
Somebody passed away, and they came here. Man, who was it? And they were telling me they wanted to cremate the body.
Mm-hmm.
And they got the worst runaround from all the cremation companies.
Right.
Because after the body dies, everybody knows you got to do something. And she says the prices were over $3,000 to do a simple cremation, or $4,000. I don't know. She went almost completely crazy because they were putting it off for 2 weeks, but the body was already, the person passed.
Sure.
And she said to me, she says, I saw the show and she heard you talk, and she says, boy, I don't know what's wrong with me. I should have called ahead of time to get this done. People always think after
Well, because
the
her
event.
loved one had a terminal diagnosis. So she knew it was imminent. Like
Yeah.
And she didn't
before
call.
cremation, she didn't do it until the end of it. And then everyone started having a fight over what to do.
Sure. Well, that's another reason to do it ahead. But if it is an imminent case, even in those cases, and I do a lot of that, is I help the family decide what they want. And I'm like, look, you don't have to pay this in full today. We just need 10% to get the contract in place, and allows us to act quickly when the time comes. Automatically puts it into a 1-year payment plan, 0% interest. But if your loved one survives past this date next month, then we need a payment every month that they are still with us. We need another payment, but it's 0% interest paying off the balance. When they do pass away, then we finalize, what you want us to do for you, and we need the balance paid at that time. But don't put it off. You don't want to be scrambling around trying to find someone to do what things for you. Trying to make that decision right then on top of losing your loved one is not really nice. So even if it is an imminent case, please do contact us. We will help you. We're gonna, run through the options. We're gonna make it as affordable as we can. I mean, I met son and a daughter earlier this week. Their mother's terminally ill, near death. Said, "Come on in. We'll help you do that." They were on a tight budget. I'm like, "Well, we can work within that budget, but these are the costs." And we work off a price list. I'm not making up the prices. We have to work off the price list, and this is why we encourage you to do it earlier than later, because the prices are always going up. But we ran through that. But they want we're a Catholic family. We want a viewing. We want a church service. We want all this. Like, well, those things have a charge. So if you do that, this is the bottom line. So I can help you choose what casket. My job is to try and save money where we can. Help you decide what is crucial, essential for your family or not, and try to meet your budget there. But there's limits to what we can do. But yeah, we finally got there in the end. But they had to compromise, what they wanted compared to their budget. So.
It's important because if you do this before time, it stops the fighting. Because everybody becomes a scientist and says, "Well, I want this, and I want this, and I want this," but they never took into accord what the person that's passed wants. So doing it this way, everybody can contribute to the idea, but give the person who's going to be laid to rest the option.
Well, sadly, Freddie, sometimes you get people in and they're like, "I know Dad wouldn't want this, but it's what I can afford. So this is what we're going to do." Unfortunately, that happens, and we know it. So again, it's another reason why you should decide yourself what you want, put that in place, so your family don't have to make those decisions. And if money is going to be an issue for them, they don't have to worry about it.
Money's always going to be an issue. There is no such thing as money not being an issue.
Are you really tired? I'm really tired of that. Eileen, I need your book. I need your book like now. Like, I'm tired of money being an issue. I'm tired of people fighting. I'm tired of making decisions.
But you know what? He
It's
gives
time for
you
Gubba.
control. Now, I would like to meet with you next week because maybe I want to upgrade some of the things I want to do. I think it's time to do that. He gives you choice. You know what life is without choice? It's a dead end. And he gives you a choice. He gives you a choice to let you do things the way you want to be, the way you want things to be remembered. And that's really important. That's why I love talking to Wayne. I mean, we have a good time in anything we talk about. Wayne is not deaf. That's not what this is about. It's about doing the right thing for yourself here and in the afterlife.
So I have to ask you a question about your celebration of life table. You sent me a beautiful table scape the other day. I want more than a table.
Oh yeah, you do.
Can I have more than a table?
We've got you.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I want more than a table too, Wayne.
We're going to remember my life on a table.
Wait, we have to talk because I get to hear this every day. I may want some butterflies.
Lovely. So wait,
Slick. I need
so
butterflies.
I'm opening it up and I'm looking. Well,
I need
okay,
seagulls.
she liked the beach, but you got to look at the table to know she liked the beach. Does she really like the beach? I'm like, I want a party because.
She wants a party. Wayne. I want to.
We've got catering. We've got butterflies. You're good. You're good, Don. Don't worry.
We need to talk.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you something here.
You want more than a table too?
My God, yes. You can upgrade these things, yeah?
I might want butterflies too.
So we offer lifetime flexibility. Seriously.
Yeah, you
something
know what,
we say.
Wayne? Give me an appointment because I want lifetime flexibility. I want a flexible.
Okay.
You know, no more living small.
It's not even about small. It's about, the fear makes you go small. Because you say, oh, you know what? It's okay. You can put me in a thumb. And what do they call that? A thimble. You know what? The hell with that. If I'm going to go, I'm going to go in style. I want people to have a good time at this. And we talked about this.
Yep. You want people to remember you how you want to be remembered.
That's right. And the bottom line here is make your plans early. Talk to the man because it doesn't cost you nothing to talk. Yeah. And you're going to be surprised. Well, you won't, but your family will be surprised at how easy things will go.
You know what will be surprising? I never thought I would feel so calm and relieved that this is taken care of. It wasn't even a thought to me because I didn't want to think about it.
Yeah.
But there's a certain amount of calm and a relief that I don't have to worry about this now, and my family doesn't have to worry about this. God willing, it should be many, 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 many years away. But when it happens, it's all taken care of.
Isn't that and you know what? Everybody around you doesn't have to make decisions.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you the hardest thing for the rest of my life was finding a casket for my mother, because that was unexpected and it was a shock. And I had to take my dad with me to do this thing. And I'm going to tell you, I would pick one, and he looked at the one that was here, and he says, that's the one. And I looked at him because of money. And I said, Dad, you sure? Get that. The next day, when I woke up at 6 in the morning, my father had a stack of bills on a table. He says, let's go bury your mother. I will never forget that for the rest of my life. I didn't know. And my sister didn't know. We didn't know. And they had this whole plan done. And here is a man who can put that plan into play. And all you got to do is say, hey, Wayne, I want to talk. That's all you got to do. He will take care of the rest. And now you went through it, right? How, was it scary?
No, it actually was not scary. It actually was very, very, it was beautiful, actually. The whole experience. And it just I felt so empowered. I was making this really, really important decision. I was doing it. Nobody was doing it for me. I was doing it. It really is quite an experience.
Yeah, and a lot of people, we finish up and they're like, they feel that relief and they feel that sense of accomplishment there. So what we're trying to do, it relieves a worry. There's a lot of things we cannot control in our life. This is definitely going to be one of them. But you can control how we're all going to pass away. We don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully many years later. But you can make that easier for your family, and that's our goal. And also, we know we can save you a lot of money as well. When you put your pre-arrangements in place, we lock in today's price. We have various payment options. That's much better alternative than not doing it and waiting, because those costs, we know, double every 7 to 10 years. So by you waiting, it's kind of difficult to invest your money outside of that and make sure that you're meeting those rising costs. And one of the things that we can do is say, we often put together a proposed plan for someone and say, this is the cost today, these are the different payment options. We know that if you do survive to what the mortality tables say that someone your age is expected to live, that same plan, if you don't prearrange, is expected to cost X amount. We have the data to kind of share the expected cost in the future, and it's pretty shocking just to see.
What's the best way for people to contact you?
Always my cell, 561-654-9000. That's my cell. If I don't pick up, I'm usually meeting with someone. Leave a message, I'll call you back. But just to encourage everyone to get the information. I know it takes a little bit of courage to pick up the phone and call us and meet with us just to go over that information. Nice people.
They're very nice.
There's
Very
no
easy.
pressure there. We just kind of run through the information and try to put together a plan that suits your needs and your budget. Put those in place for you, so you're good to go.
And it's interchangeable, so when I meet you this week, I can advance some of
So we've got lifetime flexibility. Okay. So a lot of people do their pre-arrangements and then later in life change their mind. So we can always change it out. We try to maintain any historic pricing we have in place. Like I said, we lock in the price for things that are in your contract. We can't add new things at historic prices. So if you're adding new stuff, we're going to have whatever the current price is for that. But anything we can keep in there, we do. But some people, actually a lot of people, retire, come to Florida, put their pre-arrangements in place, ship out to another state where their family cemetery is, and we get a lot of people saying, you know what? No one lives up in New York anymore. All the kids are gone. We're all gone. Why are we doing that? Why are we planning for that? I don't want to do that anymore. So, okay, let's do something different then. So we talk through the options, and whatever we can keep in the previous contract, we do. If we need to shift it out, if you're going from a burial to a cremation, we're going to have to do a completely new contract.
Well, we ain't doing that.
I'm not talking to you, Freddie. I know.
We ain't doing that ever.
But also it's transferable. throughout our network.
Yeah.
So once you have your pre-arrangements in place, if you purchase cemetery, so Eileen has purchased her funeral plan and her cemetery, both with Dignity Memorial. In the future, for example, if she decided to move to California, whatever she purchased with us, let's say it's 20 years later, like for like is transferable to another Dignity Memorial cemetery, and her funeral plan is going to be transferable. And no additional, no additional charge. No, just saying you're moving doesn't mean you're passing away then. But let's say if you move to another location, you don't need to cancel your contract. You don't need to change it. You're not subjected to new costs in that new area. If you have a plan in place with Dignity Memorial, that's transferable in the future to any of our other 2,800 locations. So no one else can offer that.
That really is a sense of comfort, because like you said, so many people buy in one state and then they realize it's not what they want, or they're not going to be there anymore. Buying, this whole plan with your company is very comforting, because it goes wherever you're going to go, and you don't have to worry about that. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Give Wayne a call. 561-654-9000. If you're not in Southeast Florida area, just go to dignitymemorial.com, put in your zip code. All of our locations in your area will come up. Give them a call. All of my colleagues are very eager to provide information to anyone and help you put your things in place. All right, give them a call. I'm telling you, it's well worth it. It is a free phone call. It is a free consultation, no obligation, but you're going to feel a whole lot better as you put some things in place and you clear your nervous system.
Oh, and prices are going up February 1. So it has been announced.
Okay, so I gotta talk to you this week.
So we're still in 2021 prices, but I don't know exactly what or how much things are going to go up in February, but it has been announced.
So make an appointment
new
for me.
prices
You told me that
February
last
1st.
year it went up $3,000, so I was glad I got it in before it went up.
So Wayne, I'm putting in for an appointment.
Okay, Freddie. You tell me the day, I'll make my time.
All right, we're going to take a commercial
Monday.
break. When we come back, we got Steve
Monday,
Gubb.
Wayne.
You ready for your
Oh
Gubba
my
weekend?
God, the mad Gubber.
Steve, he's got Lynn, he's got Carol, he's got a few personalities. When he texts us, we'll see who he's
That's
talking to
funny.
today.
Is he back in Boston?
He's back. I think he's
in
back in
person.
Boston.
He has multiple personalities today.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Amp Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock nonstop to promote over 500 shows and businesses with added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
We hope you're enjoying this episode of the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. Whether you enjoy watching in the mornings or afternoons, you can now watch with your favorite merchandise. Choose from the Brooklyn Cafe t-shirts, ranging from sizes small to 3XL. Colors available include black, dark heather, and navy. Feeling chilly? Just check out our latest hoodie with over 9 colors to choose from. Sip on some Brooklyn Cafe coffee with Dawn and Freddie in a matching mug as seen on set. Brooklyn hats and special seasonal items are always popping up and available upon request. To purchase, you can visit our online store at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy shopping!
Once a professional musician, artist Steven Zwern uses his creativity through multimedia artistic expression. His compositions use acrylic paint to create 3D masterpieces. Steven's fascination with brilliant colors and intriguing patterns with jewels and rhinestones entices the eye with color and dimension. For more information on the artwork of Steven Zwern, contact Steven at 914-656-9060 or stevenzwirn.com.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Creative, enchanting, whimsical. Artist Gina Bella is always creating artwork based on real stories and emotions, expressed through Italian papers, paints, flowers, metals, and clay. Her feelings and stories come to life. Complete with glittery diamond dust over paintings and pottery, Gina Bella is always creating new pieces and commissions. You can find her work in staging homes, family Christian bookstores, New Jersey boutiques, and the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery, where she offers personal guided tours of her latest art pieces. Gina can also be found hosting weekend art camps, where she teaches adults and children pottery, painting, and jewelry. For more information on Gina Bella and her art, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or give a call to 954-857-5444.
Watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Couldn't reach it.
Steve, this is for you. When your loss can't be found and the world's against you, and you got no one to depend. When your loss can't be found and the world's against you, and you got no one to depend. And when you can't be loved and you're always let down, remember these two words: love yourself.
like that. Steve, that was for you. Let's bring Steve, you got to love yourself. Let's bring Steve Gubb over. See what's going on with Steve these days.
These days.
Is he back?
Is he on?
There he is. Oh.
Is he in the bathroom?
Anytime I'm ready to go, the show must go on. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Wayne.
How'd you like the song? The song was dedicated to you.
It was beautiful. She's very talented. I loved it.
Steve, I've got someone who is interested. The Brain Bowl is actually wanting to contact you to give samples out at the Brain Bowl on April 1st.
Samples of my brain?
Samples of your feet.
Sa-
We want to taste your feet. What do you think?
Wayne is also on the committee for the Brain Bowl. It's April 1st, and it is Boca West Country Club, and they've asked me today if they could please have your information. They would like you to come do samples of the Gubba.
I'd be delighted. Anything I can do to help.
So I will put you in contact with them. Right now, they've got about 700 people, I think she said, registered.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's much smaller than before, but we've got 700 plus, so it's a huge,
so far.
huge event. Very, very big profile in the community.
700 is not a small event. That's a good size event, and
Well, normally
if it's
they have 2,000 people.
Well, it doesn't matter, 70 or 700 or 2,000 for a good event like that. I'm always happy to help.
So save the date, April 1st. Doing some samples. So I'll put you guys on a connection together. Or you could even start the connection.
Sure.
Please,
Either way.
Please do. Please do.
So
Please
what do.
do.
You got
So
going
how
on?
are you
What
guys?
you drinking?
Well, at the moment, I saw a very cool recipe, very simple, and I had to go visit a client or a customer that I have to deal with, and I'm a little bit late. But anyway, it's a great cocktail. It's made with vanilla infused vodka, pineapple juice, and a little grenadine, and I think it was called Pineapple Upside Down or something like that. Instead of using vanilla flavored vodka, that drink would be great with vanilla infused Gubba Gold rum, pineapple, and a little bit of grenadine. Very simple drink. Pour in the pineapple, pour in the rum, pour in a little grenadine, shake that up over ice, get it nice and cold, then pour in a little bit of grenadine and give it a try. It's going to be delicious. You're going to love it. Very simple as well.
I think that's what you made today, actually.
That's exactly what I made. I gave some to you. How is it?
I actually
She's confused
really...
between the drink and her mic at the moment.
I know.
She's talking into her drink, Steve.
Yeah, it was really good.
Which way? Which hand do I use? Let's
She's
put
drinking her mic. No.
No, it was actually really, really good.
Eileen gets a little bit more involved when she has a little bit of Gubba, and we're so glad that that's the case. First of all, Dawn, if I may, I'd like to give the Florida weather report. It's a nice warm day today. And again, all we do, it's like I don't have a barometer. I just look at your sleeves or lack thereof.
Here's the funny thing, Steve. Look at what I'm wearing, and Freddie's in a hoodie. So we could confuse anybody on any day.
No, it doesn't matter. No, Freddie is not the measuring stick. I would say yardstick, but then you'll be all over me for my accent. So Freddie is not the measuring stick. Dawn, you are, and today I see, you've got the sleeveless thing going.
Partly sunny.
Yeah, why don't you get on a plane, come up here, and see if you can get away with that? What, 20 degrees?
You were here until Tuesday. I don't know why you went back and didn't stay down here.
I was under orders, and that's all there is to it. We had a lot of fun. I have to tell you, last weekend I met my wife and I met the fabulous Lady Ashley and Big John at a lovely place in Delray. We had some, I don't know. We had one or two, maybe, cocktails, maybe 3 or 4. I'm not quite sure. And we laughed for about 2.5 hours. just laughter. John is one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. Freddie, you're kind enough to tell me that you think I'm a funny guy. John is a scream. I'm a piker compared to John. Everybody comes up to him. Men come up to him. Women come up to him. The band comes over to him. Everybody wants a picture with him. Everybody wants to talk to him. It's just beyond belief how great they are. And Ashley is the same. They're all laughing. They are laughing and having the greatest time in the world.
Is that
we
his
had so
humor
much fun.
or his size?
Height. 7'4" buys you a lot of notice.
I didn't realize this, but I didn't know that John. We were supposed to meet them at 4:00 this past Saturday, and we're walking towards the bar, and we were still a good couple hundred yards away out on Atlantic, and I look inside, and I see this guy. He's up here. All right, what is he? 7'1" or 7'4"? I forget.
7'4".
7'2", I think.
7'4", I think.
7'8".
He's towering over everybody else. I go, oh, there's John.
I gotta tell you, the funniest thing, we were at the movies at Del Rey, and Chuck is about 6'4".
You got 6'2".
6'2"?
John 7'2". Yeah.
So John says to me, I'm the biggest guy here.
True that.
So I said, wait a minute, Chuck is up. He says, and he got mad at me. I said, whoa.
He's a whole foot taller. That's
I know. I was having a little fun. He got a little heavy.
So you guys had a good time?
No, we had a great time. They are just the nicest people in the world. They really are. And we're working on a couple of things, and hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll have some great news for you guys.
Nice.
Well, the party planners, I think, just got approval.
Dwyer High School. Yes,
To
they're
do
going to
the
be doing, there's a special needs prom up at Dwyer High School. And we all met when we were doing the 2020 game, and we made the connection. So they are going to be decorating like an enchanted forest special needs prom next month. So they're very excited to put all of this together.
Do you know that my cousin Juji's high school prom was also done
in Enchanted
Forest? And that is the coolest thing that I was involved
I haven't told you the other part of it.
I don't want to know.
The other part of it is they want foot coverage. So
I'm sorry?
So Miss South Florida Fair actually offered to be a date, and I said to her, don't offer to be anyone's date because you're one person and they're all going to want to date you. I said, so I'm going to offer to go up and take pictures. So that's what I think she's going to offer to do. She's like, I'll volunteer to be someone's date. Imagine having to choose. You can't. And this is a special needs prom, so there's no way she could be everybody's date. So she's going to be everybody's date, and she's going to be up there taking pictures at this event.
Not getting involved. Anyway, so Mr. Gubba, how you doing?
How am I doing? I'm doing good. We're actually doing pretty well. I had added somebody who was helping me with my social media, and he's doing a great job. He's a gentleman from South America, and we've added a lot of followers on Instagram. He has put up some really terrific posts. I know Freddie and Dawn, the Brooklyn Cafe TV show is on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen some of the posts, really nice. But I've been last night or the night before, he posted a Gubba Rum vignette with a song from ABBA, and it was great. He did a great job with it.
I've noticed your post because Freddie shares them a lot. And
yeah,
I was thinking, wow, you've really upscaled your posts, which have been really nice.
Yeah, thank you. He has enabled me to up the game, and I'm going to keep trying to do that. The other thing that was very exciting for me is after a couple of years, I'm finally reordering some T-shirts because I found the artwork, which I didn't remember for 2 years, was actually on my computer and I didn't even know it. Ooh, way cool. Love that.
Our bodega shirt.
Send me the artwork, your meathead.
We can
send
put
me the
Gubba in our
artwork and I'll have it
bodega.
out.
Oh, okay. I can send you. Now that I found it, brilliant me, I actually have the artwork and I can send it to you.
Now, you know the bodega is Latino, for we got everything.
And clearly look around and we got everything here.
You want flowers? I got my man over here with flowers. You want booze?
in,
I
Kenny.
got booze. Kenny, sit in that white chair over there on 3.
We got Florida Love in the house.
Kenny's, oh, look at Kenny.
There's the man.
Chair.
Kenny, there's your love chair.
Kenny, there's your love chair. Now, Kenny Love is after us. Let's get the
Right there.
Yeah, if he ever sits down.
Yeah, except we're right.
Now, Kenny Love's show is after hours, and Kenny's show has blossomed like an orchid. It's gotten to a point that it's just enormous, and he's doing a great job, and he's breaking a lot of barriers with people who say I love you.
I feel like
He
the
has
South
me
Florida
saying.
Fair.
Yeah, but
I feel like Alana now.
And he has me saying it now.
yeah, but Freddie, you're saying it with a Brooklyn accent, so it has a different meaning.
Say it again.
Hey, I love you,
Breaking
baby.
your legs.
I love you.
Hey, I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you, man.
I love you. What's the problem? What's wrong
You
with
gotta
my
go.
English?
If you don't go like this, it's not official. Hey, Paisan, I love you. As long as you don't kiss, nobody gets kissed on the lips. That's the kiss of death, so we can't have that.
I love you. And when I see you, I'm going to put a big kiss on your forehead. I got to tell you, you're one of the most funniest guys I've ever met in the business.
No,
all truth said. You're a nice guy. You're a fun guy. I'm going to talk to your wife to get you down here permanently because I want to get that show done. I think Kenny Love wants to have you on his show. Right?
I would love to be with love. Simple as that. Love
Very careful
begets
what you
love.
Because this guy, he will bury you in the big heart.
I have to ask you, Steve, are you in North Carolina yet?
No, we have this. North Carolina is a state-controlled liquor market. We did. I think I got to give Amy a call. I've sent actually Amy Rashevsky, who is a saint, just the nicest. And again, just another nice, really, really nice person, going way out of her way for me. She's so nice about it. She has some bar owners and bar managers that she knows, and she's having people taste Gubba Rum in the area where she lives in North Carolina. And my understanding is there, although it's a state-controlled liquor market, you do not have to sell to the state. You can sell to local counties there, so that instead of having to worry about the giant state of North Carolina, you only have to deal with a couple of counties, which means you don't have to have thousands upon thousands of cases of inventory. That makes it possible, and I hope we can do something down there. I would love to.
Well,
I would love to.
We may have to meet you down there because there's an announcement of something that's going to be happening.
What happens next week?
Well, we may be having an affiliate in North Carolina.
Setting up a satellite studio in North Carolina at one of the
Aha!
So
They're
I
in
have
me,
to get up there with Gio to set it up. So I may have to meet you there.
I think Amy's just trying to bring everyone back to her house.
She does.
She says, and if you come, you're going to have to stay a while and do all of your shows from here.
She does that. And I'm going to tell you, it's very tempting. You ever been to North Carolina?
Where she is beautiful.
Beautiful.
She's in Boone, so it's
Oh,
beautiful.
I know people. I have family that have land up there.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So, we'll bring everyone with us.
The Carolinas are very pretty. Very pretty.
You are in New Orleans, right?
He's in Boston.
No, I mean,
Well, yeah, I am.
Gubba.
In fact, Gubba is in New Orleans, and in fact, we're picking up another new bar on Magazine Street in New Orleans called Le Bon Temps, which means the good time, and we're doing an event. I want to say an event at that bar. I hope in a couple of weeks I need to get them T-shirts so that they can, as part of the event, and I'm trying to hustle that along right now.
Just let me know what T-shirts you need, buddy boy.
Bless you.
Why don't we? I will have my people contact your people. We'll have them talk after the show, so that you and I can then get together and make an executive decision.
I just had somebody pick up T-shirts here for donuts.
Yep. Boone, right.
And they came out very nice a week later. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, there's a
Right.
famous singer that just canceled her concert in New Orleans. You know who it is? I'm not going to say nothing because I don't want to get in trouble. But I was trying to contact them to have Gubba at the concert, but they canceled the concert. And this is a somebody. She canceled because she wasn't COVID ready.
You know, unfortunately, cancellations have been a bit of an issue, and it makes it. You know, if I'm doing something in Florida and it gets canceled, well, I got airfare, I got reservations, you got a rental car. It's a whole to do. There was a rum festival scheduled for February 5th in West Palm Beach that got postponed. I do not have a new date yet. The Miami Rum Congress, which was scheduled for the weekend of February 12th, also got postponed, but the new date for that is March, I think 11th and 12th. So I'm hoping to be in Florida for that. There is an event a week from today and tomorrow in Coral Gables, my Coral Gables Art Festival. I kind of hope to be down for that. I'll let you know what the plan is. We shall see.
Well, we're going to be doing concerts in March or April. I want you down here to MC, because I want you to open up the show, because you are the MC
To
your
MC.
007 shirt.
We can do a game show. I can do that. We can do a game show. It'd be great.
We're going to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first contestant, Dawn Graubert from Boca Raton, Florida. And she's joined by Freddie S. from the Bronx. It's going to be great.
It's nice to be remembered.
Like,
Listen,
do you think we
short
can't do
period
it?
of time. Stay right there. We have coming up after us is going to be the
Florida
Kenny
Love Show. What do you have on your show today, Ken?
So today, number one, Meatloaf just passed, and life is short, so I'm going to be doing a little dedication to, he's one of my loves, Meatloaf. Grew up, he was one of my first concerts, so we'll be playing a love song for Meatloaf. And also to Martin Luther King, who's one of my idols, who I would not have created the Florida Love Show if my dream as a little kid was to follow in Martin Luther King's footsteps. He is pure love, and we're going to be dedicating the show to Martin Luther King and his legacy. So it's going to be a lot of love spread. And by the way, Steve,
Yes,
you
sir.
look gorgeous. You look gorgeous. I just had to tell you.
Darling, I want to tell you, you look marvelous.
Marvelous, Steve.
Marvelous. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that.
I
That's
love
very
you,
kind of
Steve.
The interesting
Thank
thing
you.
is,
And to you, sir. My love and
Love you,
respect.
love you, buddy.
Kenny bought the love chair. You see the love chair right next to him?
Right over here.
That's the Kenny love chair.
I bought this.
All right. Very cool.
He's sitting in it because he wanted to be loved.
The magic love chair.
He wanted to be loved. He was sitting on it.
It's comfy, too.
So tune in today to the Florida Love Show at 3 o'clock. Steve, I hope we see you soon.
I hope so. I hope next week, but we'll see.
Oh, fantastic. That would be wonderful. We would love
Yes.
to do that, Wayne. As always, thank you. Eileen, it does all start with you. And let's put Nelcy back on. She'll take us out. Now more than ever, we need our community. Keep you guys close in our pockets. You mean so much to us. And Freddie, I know, supports everything I say. We've all been through a lot. And every week we go, here we go again, another week. But truly, you all mean so much to us. And Nelcy, welcome to our family. And your music, good luck on your new album. And hopefully we get more of you.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Nelcy can take us out to the end of our show. Have a great weekend, everyone. Nelcy, how can people find your music?
It's not out yet, but I'm thinking to post it on YouTube or in Spotify.
We have a meeting right after you finish, so we're going to post it
All
next
right,
week.
Kenny, you're going to love this. She's 14 years old and has a huge message and a big heart. Steve, I hope we see you next week. Eileen and Wayne, of course, we will see you next week. Brianna, hopefully I see you next week. Nelcy, take us out to the weekend. Have a great Gubba weekend, everyone. Stay safe, be kind, and we will see you Monday, 11 a.m. brunch.
And don't be late.
Be well, everyone.
Bye-bye.
I'm sorry for everything I said. I think I'd rather be dead. Every promise so don't worry, I'll be just
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save her. Your moons and craters, open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche, helpless as I fall. The words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light, bathing me in drops of ink that gleams across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart and we could fly